Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. A long time no see. I've walked in to forgetting to do the dishes this morning before I went to work, which is just wonderful when you get home from work. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, I'm going to make Thomas a snack, and then I'm going to sit down and do a little update with you all because it's been a while. So today is Thursday and we've had a bit of a week at work, to be honest. I've got some very challenging 4-year-olds in my class, which I never thought I would say, because in my 15 years of working in childcare, I've never had such challenging children, and it's just little boys who are kind of full of mischief, but they are so testing at the moment. Everything that we ask them to do, so whether it be even something nice like snack time, I'll be like, come on, snack time, let's go and have a snack, and they will tell me no, they will run away, they climb on the furniture, they throw toys across the room, hurting the other children, they are always climbing on top of each other, love boisterous rough and tumble play. It's just a job in itself looking after those 3 boys, and there's only me and one other lady who work in the classroom, so it's really hard work because we do have 26 children in the whole class, and a lot of our attention is going at the moment on these 3 boys, which is not fair on those other children who are doing really well and they want to learn and they're ready to learn and they've got a good attitude about it, but then all of our attention is taken by these 3 boys, because if you turn your back for 1 minute, you can guarantee they'll be doing something that they shouldn't be. So it's just been a real challenge these last few weeks in particular. I mean, they've always been a challenge, these boys, but lately we've had 5 new children start, and these boys have just got worse. I don't know if it's because the numbers are higher or because there's younger children in nursery or what, and they feel more powerful. I'm not sure, but they've tired us out. And it's even resorted me to having a few tears, which has been a while since I've cried. In fact, I don't think I've ever cried over children in my class. So yeah, hasn't been the best of fun. So we're just trying to figure out ways to engage these boys so that they'll stay interested in an activity, but it's easier said than done, especially because they've been here for almost a year now, so they're waiting to go up to reception class in September, where there's a bit more challenging things for them. I think they've just had enough of nursery now and they're ready to move on. I'm ready for them to move on too. Okay, while the kettle's boiling, I thought I would just quickly show you this parcel that I've just received. So I believe this is what I've been waiting for from Abbott and Lion, and it is a necklace. Oh, and it looks like I've got 2. Oh, you have to put it together yourself. Oh, it's like a build your own. Okay, so this is the chain. I really liked how it had these little studs around it. I thought that looked really nice against the girl's neck. So that's the chain that you get. And I got the most popular length chain as well because I wasn't sure what size I would want, but this looks perfect. Okay, and then in these packets, we have got a June birthstone because my birthday's in June, and the letter K in yellow gold. So let's pull the letter K off first. Everything's very nicely packaged. Okay, so it's quite a big, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go and put this necklace together and then I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. We've got the K and then we've got the June birthstone. I actually really like that. I think it's quite a pretty necklace. It's still delicate and it is quite a good length. You can make it smaller if you need to. It's got one of those backs. So if I was wearing a higher neck t-shirt, I could wear it more up here. You guys might be interested in this actually. I've been using Notion, which I've mentioned in a few of my other videos. But what I've been doing lately, I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram, but I have been going through Psalms this year, and I actually can't believe how long it's taken me to go through Psalms, judging that I read through the Bible, the whole Bible, in a year, and it's now May, and I'm still only on Psalm, what am I on? Only on Psalm 78, so I've still got quite a way to go. How many Psalms is there? There's 150 Psalms and I'm on Psalm 78, so I'm past halfway and it's now May. But what I've been doing is I've been typing up all of my favourite psalms. So anything that I'm reading, I mean, I'm going through using Bible commentary to help me take notes verse by verse, which is why it's taken so long. But then I am typing up all of the ones that I personally want to remember or want to memorise or am just encouraged by, and could write them on post-it notes and stick them on mirrors and things around the house. So I'm writing them all down as I'm going through, and I've really been enjoying that because I'm actually typing it all out as well. Like, part of me was like, oh, should I just copy and paste them? But I was like, no, I want to actually type out each one. So I've been taking that time to kind of type each one out every time I find one that means something to me, and it's just been a really useful tool. So this morning was a hectic morning. I usually wake up before my family and sit down and I'm able to have Bible time and stuff, have a shower. This morning was not like that. I rolled out of bed at 7:15 and had to be at the house by 7:30, which meant that I didn't have much time with my Bible at all. So what I actually did instead was I logged quickly into Notion and I read through some of the Psalms that I have been encouraged by, and it was actually a really lovely way to start the day, and I actually really enjoyed it. And there was this particular one, Psalm 5 verse 3, which says, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." And I just love that psalm, and that just is so encouraging to just, you know, pray on a morning, tell the Lord what you're about to go through. So I've been talking to God about these children in my class, and it's just nice to have God there who you can share it with, because he sees what's going on in your life. He knows everything. He knows all about those children in my life. He knows about me and how I handle things, and it's just so encouraging to know that God is on my side and with me throughout the day. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing that this morning. Tonight I am starting a new course with my church. It's called Discipleship Explored, I believe, and it's a follow-on from the Alpha course. So I'm really excited to do that. Me and my husband are going to do that, and I'm hoping to do a video with my husband soon, because many of you know that although my husband has believed in God, he's never fully committed to the Christian life. And if you know me, God is my life. So it was incredible the last few months that he came along and did the Alpha course at my church, and he was saved. He's been baptized and he's now walking the Christian life, which I'm sure you can imagine is just an amazing answered prayer. I'm just so glad that he is now on that path and wanting to learn about Jesus. He went and bought we went the other week and bought him his very own Bible. So he has, as you all know, my favourite Bible in the whole world, I think, the NLT Illustrated Study Bible. He got it in this white hardback cover, and he's already been taking notes. He's got his little post-it notes in here. He has started highlighting and things, so it's just been incredible to be able to have Bible time with him. So if he's willing, I'm going to get him on to do his testimony video, because I'm just super excited to share this information with you. And although he was happy to raise the boys as Christians and stuff, now that he is fully one himself, he sees the importance of that. So that has been a huge blessing, and I'm just really happy all around. So tonight we're going to that Discipleship Explored course, and then on top of that I've also started a women's ministry at my church again. I used to do it before Thomas was born in my home, just a little small group, and we did a study on Fervent, on the Priscilla Shira movie and War Room series that she did. Then we did one on the Armour of God, and I believe we did another one, but I can't remember what it was now off the top of my head. But this time round we're doing Women of the Bible, but we're not doing the ones that we've kind of done over and over again. Ruth, Esther, you know, all those women that we study over and over again. We're actually looking more into the women that don't get studied as much. So we're doing at the moment Rahab. I'll show you the books that I've been inspired by. Okay, I can't find one of them anywhere, but it was the Lineage of Grace Women's Study, which is, I've showed you in one of my recommended read videos, but it goes through the lives of women in the Bible in a kind of fiction way. So it's based on the Bible story, but it gives you like a bit more in-depth of how the women might be feeling. But then I also have this Max Lucado 10 Women of the Bible. So what I'm doing is I'm just picking out questions from here, and I've set up a WhatsApp group for the ladies in my church, and every week I send them some homework because we're only meeting once a week. So it's the first Thursday of every month we meet. So each week I'm going to just send them some questions, some homework to do. This week I sent them a video about Rahab and then asked them some questions to prep them for the next meeting so that they can come along prepared with testimonies and things like that. But then I thought I'd just quickly show you these two. So these are the two studies that we've done in the past. So Fervent, highly recommend, amazing book. It's all about your prayer life, and it's an excellent study to do as a group, and there's a movie to go along with that. And then we also did this one, which is the Armour of God, which was okay. It's one of these where you fill it in as you go. A lot of the women enjoyed it, but they said that they didn't have the time to sort of sit and fill in each day at home. So just bear that in mind. But it was a good study to do. But what I did was I tried to make the area where we have our meetings all nice and cozy. I wish I'd taken some photographs or videos of it, but I didn't. But I set up a table with some pink flowers and donuts and cupcakes and muffins and lovely sweet treats. I put a rug down, some throws over the couches, some scatter cushions, just to make it feel like home, because we're having to hold it in our church hall because we don't have a home to hold it in. But I was really blessed by the ladies who came along last Thursday. We had some fellowship, we played some games, and then we did a short half-an-hour study and discussion on Rahab. So it was really good, and I'm looking forward to the next one. It is a lot of planning and time, especially seeing as I'm trying to give them homework each week, but hopefully it will benefit those ladies in church and just give us a bit more time for fellowship, because our church has started to grow recently and we have got new members. So 2 of them actually came along, which was lovely and nice to get to know them a little bit more, you know. So, and then another update that I have, you may have seen on Instagram that I went and got this book, which was only £1 from the charity shop, all about vegetables. So I've just been flicking through this when I get time, because we have put our name down for an allotment. So in the UK, there are allotments everywhere, and basically what that is kind of a community garden space where you rent a piece of land where you can grow vegetables, you can keep chickens, you can grow flowers, whatever you want on this piece of land. And the reason that we have put our name down to do this is because a few weeks ago we got some baby chicks. They hatched in my nursery, and then the plan was that we would get an allotment and hopefully be able to keep the chicks. But unfortunately there is quite a long waiting list for the allotment, so I've been just praying about that, but I did have to give the chicks away. But it was fine because my neighbour who lives over the road took them from me because he has an allotment. So they're going to go and live in his allotment. But it really just inspired us when I saw how the boys were with the chicks. They absolutely loved them, they wanted to hold them, they wanted to keep them, they love planting, they love physical labour. So I just thought, oh, an allotment would actually be perfect, especially with summer coming now, and to just get out and teach the boys some real life skills. So we are just waiting to hear back, and then we can really get stuck in and get going with growing some vegetables and things, which I am super excited about. So I think that's everything to update you on for now. Can't think if there's anything else. But I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you've made it to this part of the video, drop a, what could you drop? Drop a vegetable emoji, and I will see you in the next video. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!